Is there something different about being a Ferrari fan than a fan of any other F1 team?
I think it's the only F1 team where fans support the team like before the driver. There's kind of this national identity and pride. It's kind of a national team, no? You're Italian, you support the soccer national team and Ferrari, like it was a national team.
I'm Malcolm Gladwell, host of the podcast Smart Talks at IBM. I'm here at IBM's Thomas J. Watson Research Center in Yorktown Heights, New York, asking a big question. What happens when one of the most legendary names in racing teams up with one of the most powerful names in tech? On today's episode, we're exploring a fascinating collaboration between IBM and Scuderia Ferrari HP. This is a story about speed, data, and emotion, and how artificial intelligence is helping to bring fans closer to the action than ever before. I first spoke with Stefano Pollard, head of fan development for Ferrari's F1 team, who gave me a sneak peek inside the build process for a brand new mobile app that embodies the excitement and exclusivity of Scuderia Ferrari. What was the original app like before IBM got involved?
I have to say, it was quite a good app. The limit, I would say, of the app that was a very good digital product, but just an editorial product. We started really with a very long couple of months of discovery phase. So looking at the current app, looking at fans, looking at what fans wanted from a fan app.
Tell me a little bit more about that phrase, something the fan wanted. What is it that the super fan wasn't getting before that was something that would tie them even closer to Ferrari?
Strongest insight is Ferrari fans and super fans want to be part of something, want to belong to something. So they want to be part of a community, so they want to be part of a winning team.
Ferrari's job then isn't necessarily to grow its fan base, it's to deepen the connection people feel with the Scuderia Ferrari team. This brought me to my next question. If I'm Ferrari, how do I find out more about who my fans are, what they care about, what they want? How do I use my archives and data to create experiences that matter to them?
We spent a long time talking to Ferrari, and it became really clear that they had an ambition that matched what we want to do, because we wanted to do more than just be a sponsor in Formula One. We wanted to do something really impactful and with our technology. This
is Fred Baker, who leads sports and entertainment for IBM Consulting in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. IBM has handled mountains of sports data for decades, and that experience could help them shape how fans interact with Scuderia Ferrari. I asked Fred where he saw opportunity to engage the Tifosi.
I saw a lot of opportunity, obviously. It was a really content-focused app, really kind of editorial, so it was really rich content for a certain type of fan. If I'm already a fan of Ferrari, then I'm going to like it, and it's going to give me some great content. Probably not live content, but good content. So I saw a massive opportunity to diversify the kind of fan it was catering to, but also I think clearly a really exciting opportunity on what we could do with data.
Working with IBM Watson X, Baker and his team began to develop personas, archetypes of all the possible kinds of Ferrari fans. Because if Ferrari wanted to get better at talking to their fans, they had to understand who the fans were. And the personas are helping Ferrari and IBM understand the Tifosi in all their iterations.
If I'm a passionate fan, I want to read a totally different thing on the app to a casual fan who is of the Netflix Drive to Survive generation versus, some really niche personas that we found. So that's our whole process to tell us what the features of the app need to be, basically, and what the experience needs to be, and when we need to appeal to them, literally down to what day of the week, what mood they're going to be in when they're experiencing the app, where they're going to be, on what device. It actually informs all of our design work, but also our our architecture work, the technical back end. Every aspect of what we build is driven by that.
For generations, fans of all varieties have met in public places, the stands of stadiums, in bars to watch races and matches on television, but there's a chance now for fandom to exist on a higher, broader level, for community to be created in a place that it has never existed before. If you build the right app, the fans will come. To hear the full story, of how IBM and Scuderia Ferrari are using AI to reshape the racing experience for fans, listen to the full episode of Smart Talks with IBM. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts.